Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing Monster Hunter Wilds on my ROG Ally running on the Linux based Bazzite operating system. This game is notorious for its poor performance. Already tested it on Windows. FPS was within a range of 20 to 30 on the low settings with FSR upscaler set to quality. We'll see how it runs on Bazzite. System information. My Ally is running on BIOS version 3.1. I've set the UMA buffer size to auto. This is why the VRAM size shown here is 512 MB. Show you the handheld Daemon settings. Press the army crate button twice. Click on Y button here. TDP set to 30 watts. TDP boost disabled. Using a very aggressive fan curve. CPU power set to low. CPU boost disabled. GPU frequency set to auto. Connected my 8-bit to ultimate 2C controller to Ally via Bluetooth mode. For this game I am using G Proton version 9-25 as the compatibility layer. Game is installed on an SSD. Performance QM settings. OLED level set to 3. VRR enabled. That's it. When you run the game for the first time, shaders will get compiled. Wait for the process to complete. Help in reducing the stuttering. The first shader compilation run will be longer than the subsequent runs. We are done here. This game does support FSR 3.1 frame generation, but the upscaler is not decoupled from frame gen. We are forced to use FSR upscaler when we enable frame gen. In game settings, resolution set to 720p. Display mode portal as windowed. VSync disabled. Graphics preset set to low. Upscaler set to FSR 3. Frame generation disabled for the time being. Upscaling mode set to performance mode. Very low resolution, even lower than 720p. Other settings. Default. Disable variable rate shading, otherwise textures will look pixelated. Awful. Motion blur off. I'll select recommended lobby. We are in. There's a hunter. It's the lobby area. You can see that the players online. Here FPS is within a range of 26 to 30. We are not hitting the GPU bottleneck. You can increase the upscaler speed set to balance. Should be getting roughly the same performance. Image quality is looking a bit blurry. Scaling mode set to balance. Back to the game. Here roughly the same performance, 26 to 30 FPS. GPU load increased slightly, 95%. I'll play the game this way. Start a quest. Interact with Alma. There she is. Select open the quest board. Select this one, fire starter. Hunt started. Now I'll venture out in the open world. My right, Sacred. Wilds is an open world action role-playing game in which we can create a hunter character. Throughout our journey, we are accompanied by a palico, cat-like creature, who assists us during combat. Auto movement is on. Open world is mostly a barren land as you can see, but full of wild creatures, high NPC count. This is the Forbidden Lands. A hunter tracks and hunts monsters for monster parts and resources. We can obtain resources from the open world as well, then combine them to craft more powerful weapons and armors that help us in fighting against formidable foes. There is the creature. Okay, I'll just explore the open world before engaging in combat. See other creatures in the background. 24 to 30 FPS है. I'll just enable frame generation now. Can be enabled on the fly. On. Okay, here FPS is close to 40 to 45. I get roughly the same performance even on Windows. I'll just set the upscaling mode to quality now. One of the monsters is attacking me. The FPS is still within a range of 40 to 45. Image quality is looking much sharper now. Shimmering effect has been reduced. But check out the input delay. Get off my right first. This monster is chasing me. This is the real world input delay. Okay, now I'll engage in combat. I'm using dual blades. See the other monsters in the background. They don't care about the fight. One good thing here is that the game is not stuttering, so you can play it on ally, but there is some input delay. It will be a problem if you have an aim intensive weapon like a bow. Not a big problem for melee weapons. $40 to 50 FPS. Yeah, my palico is creating a distraction for me. Very helpful during combat. Trying to execute some combos. We can target specific body parts as well. Trying to open a wound first. I'm just running away from the creature. Yeah, it's chasing me. Lot of creatures around me. Good for testing the game. Game is not stuttering. Again, we are getting a variable FPS 40 to 45. Real world input delay. Make of it what you will. There's another big creature here. I'm looking for it. Now I'm inside a cave. Yeah, here performance is better. FPS is close to 50. I'm hunting this creature. Or rather I should say the creature is hunting me. Get on foot. Yeah, it's a smooth experience. Latency improved as well due to the high base FPS. Can use my hook to collect some items in the environment like this. It's a shame that Capcom never fixed Dragon's Dogma 2, another Capcom title that uses RE engine. Dogma 2 suffers from performance issues in heavily populated areas. That game also looks like garbage on low settings and runs poorly as well. Doesn't even support FSR frame generation, unlike Wilds. Hopefully Capcom will fix both of these games. So that's it with the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.